Hey there, Caps, my Capricorn friends. Welcome to your weekly forecast. This is going to be for February 18th through the 24th. We're kicking off this week with a full moon in Virgo. And it could be very intense for some of you, depending on where you are in your path. So we're going to go into that and see what is coming up. This is going to be for work life, spirituality, finances, personal, family relationships, spiritual development. I'm keeping the love readings separate. There will be a link in the description for love readings if you want to check that out after this video. And then if you would like to do a mid-month update love reading, that's going to be posted in a couple of days, or in the next day or two, I should say. So if you subscribe and hit notification, you'll know when those are up. So your Monday, Tuesday, Caps. Here's your Monday, Tuesday card. Your Wednesday, Thursday. All right, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm going to pull an angel message or soul homework card at the end of this from a different deck, but let's see what these cards have to say first. Ooh, main male. Capricorn. All right, so I'm not focusing too much on love, like I said. But for some of you, this is definitely going to be romantic. Some of you maybe have been getting to know somebody for a while, and they're becoming your top option, or vice versa. You're becoming theirs. So for some of you, this is definitely applying in a romantic way. For other ones of you, your relationship with the masculine is changing. Some of you maybe have felt inferior in some ways, and you're coming into connection with that masculine energy, and you're feeling in charge. You're feeling top dog, especially if you are a male, okay? And then this card is saying that you're really having a healthier relationship with your masculinity and with the way that you are seeing authority as a male, or the way that you are seeing, like, you know, the pressures in society about, like, for men to show up, or like to be a respectable guy, or to be an alpha male. Your relationship with all of that is changing, and it's coming in a healthier way. Okay, you're seeing your gifts, you're seeing your abilities, you're seeing the things that make you attractive physically, energetically, and you're coming into that seat of power. You're coming into that confidence. For other ones of you, those of you who date men, you may find that you are attracting a better quality of a man, okay, a better vibration of man coming in your way. Now, who doesn't like that? So you're either stepping into a higher vibration masculine energy, or you are calling higher vibrational masculine energy into your life, okay? Now, the Virgo energy that we're feeling in the beginning of the week with the full moon in Virgo is going to be about goals, okay? So this could be for a lot of you coming into that masculine energy of action. Action is considered to be a masculine energy, and so we all have masculine and feminine parts within us, regardless of our genitalia or what we identify with. You know, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So a lot of you are coming into that seat of power and coming into that action and believing in yourself and having confidence in making things happen in your life. Those of you who are still hurting or have had a really hard time and haven't yet recovered emotionally from that, or maybe even recovered from the mental anguish that could cause, you might find that you're being very critical of yourself in your head, and you're saying very negative things in your self-talk and beating yourself up, and you should be doing this and you should be doing that, and just being really hard on yourself. So if you're experiencing the Virgo energy in that way, it's very important that you just take a moment and go over your positive qualities with yourself and think the opposite positive thought, and just try to be on top of redirecting that inner voice when it's being very critical of you. Okay, my dears? Coming into your Wednesday, Thursday, we've got adjudication. My goodness gracious. Okay, so maybe some of you have something coming up with a legal dispute. Now, when I do private readings, I don't read on legal matters. I don't give legal advice. But some of you may be having some legal issue coming up. Some of you, because you're coming into your seat of power, I feel like some of you are reaching out and talking to an attorney, or you're wanting to take steps into doing something within your within your power to maybe go after somebody who wronged you in some way. And maybe this is a part of your healing. Maybe there's some money owed to you, or a situation where you are entitled to receiving money for some injustice that you're going to be able to take and put into your life goals and your life plans, whatever it is that you're trying to come in to creating for yourself, as this Virgo energy is pushing you towards like your goals and your dreams and how you see yourself being successful. So for some of you, there could be some finances that are coming in through some kind of civil litigation or situation. Some of you are completely and totally finally freeing yourself from a legally binding marriage that has kept you stuck in some ways. Maybe the relationship ended a long time ago, but nobody ever took the steps to separate or to divorce, and you're making that happen now. Maybe some of you are becoming more focused into taking a path in the legal field. Maybe you're an attorney, maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you have a really big case coming up midweek or something happening midweek. Typically, when these type of cards come up, they're trying to let us know that we could have a very favorable outcome, or we can expect for things to go well for us. So do what you can to care for yourself, to make time for yourself, to be well rested, to get your game face on. This is going to be different for different ones of you. Some of you are breaking a very long-standing past life contract, a past life contract that has held you or bound you, or an inherited family energy that has held you or bound you. You're breaking through it. But all in all, in some way, Capricorn, I feel like you're requesting justice, and you're receiving it. Even if it's just speaking up about a work situation, something that isn't fair, or something you've been doing but not being paid for, or whatever it may be. I feel like you all are coming into an equal playing field, or speaking up for yourself in some way. And I don't want to say demanding, but you're not letting people get away with cheating you. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is wow. Courthouse, Capricorn, what is going on? All right. Okay, this is very interesting to me, my dears. So some of you are having something legal happening this week, and it seems to be something really big. Okay, it could be, so, okay, I'm going to read it from an intuitive standpoint, and then I'm going to pull out the book. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a rookie thing and pull out the book. This is a new deck to me. This is my first time using it in these videos. I saw it online. I was like, I have to have this deck. So we'll look into what the creator says. But intuitively, I'm going to tell you what I'm taking away from this card. I feel like these papers are maybe like some legislation or some kind of law, some kind of plan. Okay, and I did say that I felt some of you are breaking through this energy of people being unfair, or standing up for yourself, or speaking up for yourself. So I feel, Capricorn, that a lot of you are setting down a new law in your life. Maybe you're having to put a boundary or a guideline to where people aren't going to get away with doing certain things against you that they used to do. Okay, like maybe you're setting somebody straight, or you're just being a lot more firm with your boundaries, and you're setting new rules for the people in your life. Like, if you're going to be in my life, then you're going to be a little bit more respectful, or you're going to be a little bit more helpful, or whatever it might be. That's intuitively how I'm reading this. Now, I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to pull out the book and see what the book has to say. Okay, my dears. So, it looks like intuitively what I was getting from the card is a correct way of looking at it, in terms of it could be some kind of negotiation or boundary that you're setting with others. It also says there could be something going on with some of you, depending on, like, you know, coming into some kind of city service. Maybe you're getting some papers in order. So it could be things with the city hall. It could be licenses. It could be permitting. Maybe some of you have a big dream of starting some kind of a business. So you're getting down to the brass tacks of things. You're getting down to the nitty gritty and making things official in some way. But it also says this card is dependent on the cards around it. So I'm going to hit pause real quick one more time, and I'm going to look up the number 30 card. All right, my dears. So this is saying that basically this could be something happening with a lot of you, in terms of having to decide if you're going to have to pay a certain amount or be paid a certain amount. With this card next to it, it's saying that you are either a very qualified speaker or attorney, or you have a very qualified speaker or attorney, and even though this could be a tough matter, if you do your homework and really go in there prepared, you can have a favorable outcome. So for those of you that have a legal issue, it's gonna be go time. But for some of you, this could very well be clearing up paperwork, clearing up things with maybe separating finances from an ex, like legally filing for divorce, getting some permits or paperwork in order for a business or a plan you have moving forward. Or this could just be spirit letting you know that this is time to begin taking those steps, or to begin thinking about how to take those steps. Because these cards are so very much coming in like this so strongly, I blame somebody out there who's watching these videos. I think there's some Capricorn out there that's having something with legally, and they've been like putting energy out to see what I'm going to pick up or what I'm going to say for them without getting a private reading. So tricky you, whoever you are out there. But that was very interesting. That was so interesting how that happened, how those cards came out so specifically. Oh, your soul homework card. And then I am having a special on private readings, my dear. It will be in the description of the video. I'm going to have half off of the 30-minute videos and half off of the 60-minute videos. I'm not just videos, I'm sorry, readings. So you can do a phone call, you can do an audio. And that's going to start Sunday. But you can check out the description for details on that. And then I will talk about my nail polish at the end, because a lot of you are asking about the nail polish. All right, so your soul homework is transition. A lot of you are in transition. Maybe that's why the legal cards are coming up for a lot of you. There's some decisions that need to be made, some negotiations that need to be made, some understanding or rules that are being laid down. Okay, other ones of you, you're really beginning to go through this awakening. And so in that process, there's certain people you're moving away from, certain goals you're moving towards, and you may feel a little bit in limbo while you're waiting for things to be finalized. But this card is letting you know this is a temporary experience. You're not going to be in this limbo or in this transition forever. I feel that the message here for the majority of you is that the transition is almost over. Something is being finalized. And the reason why things have been this way for so long for you is not because you were stuck or you were cursed. You were in some kind of a transition period. But with these two cards here, there's some decision that is coming in. There's something that is being finalized so that you're coming out of that time of transition. Watch your moon sign and rising sign videos too, because those are going to add more information for you. Those are going to add little extra like details or more pieces to the puzzle for you, depending on what you have in your chart. Now, guys, I'm going to go over the nail polish. I don't make any money off nail polish. I'm not trying to sell you nail polish, but you guys always ask me. I would love it if they sent me checks to talk about this stuff, but they don't. I'm just letting you know. So the first one here is O.P.I, and this is getting Nadi on my honeymoon. Ridiculous titles, guys. Ridiculous titles. This is ESSIE, and this is To Have into Gold. Now, I did not pick out like wedding themed colors. Like, I just like those colors, and they're like crazy like that. This is Morgan Taylor, and this is Time to Shine. Okay, I had a really pretty pink a couple of weeks ago, and I tried to go back and find the comment and reply, and I couldn't find it. Somebody asked me what color that pink was from a couple of weeks ago. That was O.P.I. Such stupid names. Next Stop, the Bikini Zone. I don't know why that's a nail polish color, but that was the name of the nail polish color. All right, my darlings, so that's it there. Be sure to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Reach out, book a private reading if you've been curious about one. This starting Sunday is a good time to do it, half off. Thank you so very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for being here, my dears. Till next week.